Hi there. Let's do this. Let's do a ride. I am bringing this ride to you on a Monday morning. Kind of feels like a Monday morning to my body. Reluctantly put my clothes on and got here. Maybe you can relate. I am here to do my job, which is to lift you up. Because I know that when I'm doing my job, that lifts me up. And I have this funny belief that when we finish this ride, you'll go lift someone else up. And so this ripple effect starts right here. So let's begin a day of being lifters, of looking for ways to pull the people up around us who are struggling, to push the people up who are ahead of us and can use our shoulders to take another step. Let's be lifters today. So starting right here, easy pedal strokes. I'm hovering right around 80 RPMs. Just easy. Relax your shoulders. You might just close your eyes, let your body warm up. As you're warming up, I want you to take a deep breath and feel this soft place at the base of your throat. Exhale. Keep that soft. Notice if you gather any tension here in your jaw, in your neck, or just this soft place. This is a really good kind of a little check-in place to notice if we're holding tension. Just keep checking in. Soften here. Soften breath. Soften shoulders. Soften neck. So this ride will take us through about a 15-minute build. You might think of the first 15 minutes as just a good solid hill, keeps getting harder. At the top of that hill, we will really hit some breathless intervals, and then we've got a fun downhill, fast flat. So this ride is gonna kind of feel like a bell curve to your body. So starting right now, go ahead and add some resistance. And you got a couple of choices. You can add a lot of resistance and go slower than the music, start to feel like a moderate climb, or keep a little less resistance on and pedal fast. We're looking for moderate intensity. That's about a 7 out of 10. It's where we start to feel challenged and happy. What about that? Challenged and happy. Keep this place soft. Let there be a nice straight line from that soft spot across your collarbones into your shoulders. And what does that feel like to just that straight line, to kind of push it forward a little bit? That's another way of saying pull your shoulders onto your back. But reach from here and see what that feels like. Relax your neck. Getting warmer. All right, so you've chosen your resistance, you're slower or faster. Stand up with me. Hands come forward, like an easy little jog. Have a seat. And continue to choose more resistance, slower legs, less resistance, faster legs, hovering around 70%. Just making a couple changes to my console. Let's just stand up one more time, just one little quick jog. And as I said, this first part gets progressively harder. So we're gonna have a seat. Let's add some resistance and start to dig in with those pedals. All right, we're starting to find our hip strength. This is where the work gets a little harder. I'd like you to feel two things. Take one hand and place it at the crease of your hips and see if you can feel what's happening when your leg comes up. Can you feel that hip flexor muscle in there shortening, contracting to lift your pedal up? That doesn't come from the hamstrings, that comes from a hip flexor. Okay, so you got that action at the top. Now bring your hand around the other side, feel your glute, and I want you to dig into that muscle and see if you can feel the way that works as you push your foot forward. So it's like this little pulley system, hip flexor glute, hip flexor glute, hip flexor glute. And if you're not feeling that in the back, you need more resistance. You need to get on the back of your saddle and feel that push point. So you really are pushing from back here in these glutes, these powerful muscles behind you that get sat on way too much. We have what one friend calls glute amnesia. Our glutes are forgetting how to work because we don't use them. We sit on them all the time. Let's work our glutes. So choice again, really big resistance, slower legs. A little lighter and faster legs, as long as this feels hard to you. 8 out of 10. We are here for a couple more minutes in the saddle, pushing forward, working hard. Broaden those collarbones and reach forward, soft spot here. See how that feels. It's almost like you're excited. You're kind of leaning in, pulling yourself forward. Shoulders are on the back. Maybe you're curious, find the other side. Feel your hip flexors pulling the pedal up and your glutes pushing the pedal forward. Pull and push. Let the emphasis be on the push. Cycling is a pushing sport. Push, push. Another thing I want you to check in with is your low belly. You can reach your hand down just below your navel and just make sure those muscles are held, that you're lifting in and up from your low belly. That's the support for your low back. A little lift on the pelvic floor keeps you light in the saddle. And again, relax your shoulders. Brighten up here, the space in your collarbones. Whew. All right, my friends, it gets harder, doesn't it? I'm gonna add even more resistance, and this time we'll get up out of the saddle. You can choose again, slower, more resistance, faster, little less resistance, but we're going right to the threshold here. Right to that place where if you were working any harder, you'd be breathless. Up to that place where if you were me and you were talking, you'd sound like this, really breathy. Hard to say more than a couple words at a time. Feel your hips touch the saddle. Hip flexors pull, glutes push. Deep breaths. I'm gonna hang out here a couple more minutes. We've almost come to the top of this first big hill. Breathless intervals are right around the corner. All right, let me tell you about our breathless intervals today. We have four 4-minute song. So the first minute, you do a 15-second push, and you get 45 seconds to recover. Second minute, 30 on, 30 to recover. Then 45, 15 in 1 minute and 0. 4 pushes, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, whew. 45 and 60. Are you ready? Have a seat and get ready for that. Grab a drink. Stay challenged, but maybe take a tiny bit off so you're ready for these 4 pushes. All right, it is time. Get ready right away. 15 seconds, go right now. We've got to be on the clock. And go means go fast with hard resistance. And back it off and enjoy the longest recovery of this set, 45 seconds. So you can stretch, you can drink, do what you need to do to catch your breath. I wasn't ready for that, were you? Let's be ready for the next one. 30 seconds, as hard as you can go. Faster legs with resistance. Ready? We're on the clock, not the music. Go now, 30-second push. You got it. You got it. Come on. Keep it strong. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Enjoy 30 seconds off. Woo. This should be the hardest song of our class, so make it so. Make it so. Shoulders are relaxed. Face is relaxed. Collarbones bright. Ready? 45-second push, my friends. And let's do it. You might close your eyes on this one. Just breathe. Push. Don't worry about the time. I've got you. Stay in the moment. Stay clear about your purpose. And your purpose is breathless. Your purpose is as hard as you can go. Dig in. Dig in. Now is not the time to go back off. Now's the time to lean in. You got 10 seconds. Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1. All right, folks. This is so not fair, but it's the way the clock goes. We have 15 seconds of rest, 10 now, and 1 minute of all out. Are you ready? Nope, you're not. But let's do it anyway. Come on. I know you've got it in you to work at this intensity for the rest of this minute. I know you do. I know you can. I see you. I'm with you. I trust that your legs can do this for 30 seconds longer. They can. You just have to believe it with me. I know it's hard. I hear you, but it's hard. Yep, it is. And you do hard things for 15 more seconds. Come on. Come on, 15, 10 seconds. Don't slow down. Don't let it off. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, grab some water, towel yourself off. Oh. So, we get to go downhill now. So let this be easy. Let this feel like downhill. I'd like you to just reflect on that last 1 minute push, how your body felt. Was there any self-doubt? Was there a time when you wanted to stop, slow down, take off resistance? And did you hear my encouragement? How did you hear me telling you, yes, you can, I see you, I'm with you, you can do it? How did you feel, receive that? If you are a human being with a heart, that probably felt pretty good to you to be encouraged and to have somebody cheering you on. So that's what I mean. I'm here doing my job. so that you can do your job better today, of being a cheerleader for someone else, of seeing when someone is struggling and being with them, of pulling for their best efforts, their potential. We leave this ride as encouragers, elevators, lifters, people pullers. And it has to start with us. You've got to fill your own cup first. So I'm here to help you do that. And what's ironic, and I don't know, maybe a little sick, is that I get my cup filled by doing this. This is my joy. Teaching, writing, coaching. And I do have a couple of really great coaches in my life that I look to pull me forward when I'm struggling. It's a chain, and you're part of the chain. You're like the very next link to me, holding my hand. I got my coach right here, and I got you right here. Who have you got on the other side of you? Who do you pull when they're struggling? So our last song is a 3-minute time trial. So probably not breathless, but close to breathless. You'll be working as hard as you can to put distance on the clock for 3 minutes. So starting right now, I'd like you to add resistance to your wheel. You select your pace, slower with gear, faster with lighter gear. During this fast flat, I want you to just think of one person in your life that you will be an elevator for today. Who will you lift up just by seeing them? Giving them one of your world-class smiles. One minute in, let's triple our distance. Maybe you're helping someone financially today. Maybe there's a gift you can drop off on someone's doorstep. Maybe it's a phone call, a long overdue handwritten card. We are halfway there. Who is holding your other hand in the chain? Who's the recipient of you being lifted up today? Ripple effect. For this last minute, can you lean in a little more? Can you add a little more to the wheel? Collarbones forward, pelvic floor light. You are strong. Come on. Stay with it. Let's finish this together. No doubt. You've got 30 seconds. Stay in it. Stay in it. Three, two, one. If you have a timer, you can stop the timer and look at your distance. We're gonna slow the legs, pedal easy. Grab some water, start to bring it down. It's only going to get better from here, my friends. Whew. That was amazing. Let your legs keep turning. And then sit up tall. And I want you to just picture inside of your body this lymphatic system. If you ever see that on a anatomical model, it's a bunch of little green bumps inside of you connected with lines. Those are your lymph nodes. We have big ones here in the groin and in our armpits. We have them through the whole body, and their job is to pull toxins from our body to our kidneys, to our liver, and help us express or expel those toxins. And what's interesting to know is that they need muscle action to work effectively. So when we're sitting and we're stagnant, we are not helping our immune system rid our body of all those toxins, and they get stuck and we get sick. So think of these next few minutes as moving lymph fluid through your body. Move your shoulder joints. Move your elbow joints. Bring your fingers into movement, your wrists. So we're pumping that lymph from our hands back up here toward the heart, where we can just breathe it out. Yeah, shoulders. Arms behind, grab a hold. Open your chest, pull those shoulders, those collarbones forward again. The throat stays soft. Open up the space. And then we'll go ahead and step off of our bike and unclip. Shake it off here just a little bit. And let's start by pulling up one knee and move the ankle. Instead of just encouraging that lymphatic flow. And then we'll bend and straighten the knee. We get pretty locked in one position when we're on a bike. And then let's take this knee and open it out and across the body. So we're not doing real static stretching. We're doing mobility exercise today. Swing the leg front and back. So you're welcome to do some more stretching, but this is really just encouraging all the joints to go to their range of motion. Pull the leg back and grab the foot if you like. Let's try that again. And just find a quick quadricep stretch. And then go ahead and lift the other knee. Circle your ankle, flex and point. Get as much movement around that joint as you can. Even feel your toes wiggling in your shoe. And then let's move the knee joint. Listening for any signs of pain. Just moving. And then let's open and cross the hip joint. Mobility. And we'll swing the hip forward and back. And then the toe can be on the floor, or you can reach back and find the foot with your hand. We'll finish with a little quadricep hip flexor stretch. Stand tall. Breathe deep. All right, I hope you feel a little bit elevated leaving this today. Let's get out there and lift some other people up. Deep breath. Exhale out. You are amazing. Have a fabulous day.